Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Coming to you guys really quickly. I'll be there very soon. Just going to check on YouTube. Got to check the other side. Make sure everything's working fine. You know how that goes. I'm waiting, and there we go. We got a confirmation. I see the picture. Everything's looking real good. Coming at you real fast. That's what you got on screen right now, guys. It is the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end. 2 years of qualifications gone through. Now we're coming up to the first game of the World Cup. Remember to send me some love, and have some smiley faces, and get in the party. I'm telling you now, get in the party right now. But here we go. Coming to you. Give me 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we are. Get in here, guys. Get in here. We're going to have a fantastic day today. The World Cup is here. And before we get along, that's the set. That's the set for the World Cup. Mexico, USA, Canada flags there, and loads of balls. If you're good, you'll be able to count through the next few days how many balls we have on the set. I know. Do you? Keep counting. And just to let you know, all those balls in behind me have stories about them. But obviously, that big ball there, that's what everybody's playing for, the World Cup. This ball here, that's the Trionda, the new World Cup ball. And behind me, that one over there, just there, that is Tango Sierra. So getting ready for it. Got lots to get into, guys. Lots of stuff to get into. Welcome in. The tea is piping hot, scaldy hot. Get on in here, guys. Get on in here. Excuse me. Well, there's always something that you need to tickle, so let's go here. Let's see what we got over there. I want to see what's tickling over here. There we go, into the stream, into the chat. Welcome to the World Cup. I'm watching stuff on other screens, man. It's going to be fun. Boom. Here we go. This chat has started off. Yours truly. We're in the chat. We're getting things going. Going back to the other side. I'm going to start the show real quick. Let's drop that down here. That's better. Start getting some people in here. Start getting it populated. I am early. 12:49. I'm going to go straight into the show. Talking about the head-to-head. Have a look at their head-to-head while we got this right now. There's your head-to-head between the two teams. That is all that has happened in all the time that these guys have been running around like madmen. But yes, it is there. And I'll tell you what, look at that record. The first one, 4-0 international friendly, 1993. And then the 7th of June, 2000, a 4-2 win against South Africa, again for Mexico. That was in the US Nike Cup. And then the first loss, the CONCACAF Gold Cup, South Africa versus Mexico. That was 2005, when Mexico really wasn't the best team in the world. Let's get some tracks in here. Let's get some music going. Yeah, let's liven the place up. Leonardo, mi amigo. How you doing, brother? How you doing? It's an all-Brazilian referee team today. So let's see if Brazil gives Mexico or South Africa some love. We'll never know. You never know. But welcome in, Leo. Good to see you again, my friend. Border Mexico. There you go. Border Mexico. Go Mexico. Come on, Mexico. Says Leonardo Baraviera from Brasilia, Brazil. Hope you're enjoying the music, guys. We put this together just last night. That's Mexico's track in the background. Is it too loud? Let me know. If it's too loud, I'll take it down a bit, but got to have some passion. We've got to dance. Getting back on screen here, but that's the end of the head-to-head. South Africa drawing 1-1 in the last game. What's it going to be today, June the 11th, at the Azteca Stadium, Mexico? And I love dancing to Mexican music, South American music. It gets me going. Don't whistle, Stevie. Now that I'm going to get up and show you something. Keep with me. Stay with me. That little ball. Whoa, am I up for the World Cup? So, we're having fun today. It's a city ball, it's a sight ball. Can you see what it's written on there? We are Mexico City. Now, all the little balls, as it comes back to me, what a save by the keeper. But all the balls in the background, the little ones, they're all sight city balls. So today is Mexico City, Ciudad de Mexico, Azteca, Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City, Azteca Stadium. Keep listening to the music and tell me if it's too loud. Leonardo85 says, finally, damn it, absolutely, finally, into the World Cup. But yes, there's the wee little ball. I'm going to leave it there. You won't see it there. But when I do this, you probably will. Got to adjust my seat there just a second. We've got all the bells and whistles working today, people. Just like that. Oh, and the little ball should be over here. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Cabster, we need a prop. Stop whistling, Steve. So there you go. We are Mexico City. Next track coming in, that's Bafana, 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 Bafana. Bafana, Bafana. That's the next track for Bafana, Bafana. But yes, so you can see that little ball, like I say, all in the background. I'm going to show you a new one every day. But again, I'm going to put it back in its place. Well, well, well. Finally bloody here. I can't believe it, but it is. And I'm going to take you back to the other set, but that's when I talk to you on the chat cam. We go to chat cam. When not, we go back right there, where you are right there. So welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Remember, like, subscribe, drop a link to anybody that knows about this show or wants to know about the show. Get them on in here. Yes, Brazilian referee. Okay, let's get into this. I'm going to tell you all about the game and what's coming through. Is the music too loud? That's all I need to know. If the music's good, then it's a good lead into this game. We've got match, crowd, sound effects as well for the game. So the music can go all the way, or it can just be in the pre and the post. Lead into the game and lead out of the game. You let me know what you want. I will do exactly what you want. If you want crowd effects in the game, we get the crowd. If you want music, we'll carry on with amazing music. But right now you're listening to Bafana Bafana, and you just had Mexico. Moving through. Okay, I just talked about the 16 balls. Well, take a look. Makes it even easier for you right now. 16 balls. There's 8 balls on your screen. That one there, that one I'm looking at right there, that is Mexico City. That's the one I just showed you down there. So that little ball down there is that ball just there. Mexico City. But there's 16 sight balls, and we've got them all. You can buy them for about $200, or if you're clever, you'll shop somewhere else. I'm not telling you where to shop. I'm not going to publicize or promote anybody. But if you do, you can shop somewhere else. You can get them a lot cheaper. They're retailing for $200 for the 16 balls. If you shop around, you can get them for $99. You really can. Take a look at Group A. That's why we're here. Big battle for Group A. That's why we're here. Mexico, Africa, Korea, South Korea, and Czech Republic. Who's going to go through after this one? I wonder. And it's a working day. I know there's a lot of people at work, and if you're at work, I will keep you posted. And I'll keep you posted again tomorrow when Canada plays Bosnia and Herzegovina. But there's Group B. See all the games? You're going to take it away from me, bring me back on screen so you can see me again and I can see you. Boy, I tell you, it's going to be a massive game. Just going to check off TV, see what they're doing. They're not going to light up till they're right ready. I'm looking at the World Cup today. That now, that's South Korea's track you're listening to. It's a lovely track by South Korea, I've got to tell you. And U10 Records did a fantastic job in getting all this music ready for us for the World Cup. We've been planning for months. We have. But again, you tell me if it's too loud, and I will take it down, but I like to have the music in there. TV's going back where it is. We're going to continue. Taking you off screen. Brazilian referee, Azteca, what a stadium. Leonardo, let me know if the music is too loud or how loud it is. How blessed is a pitch where Maradona and Pelé played? Yes. Yes. Especially Pelé. I think I draw a distinction between Maradona and Pelé. Pelé came around at a more honest time, I'd say, in football. And it was all about what you were as a player, not the kit you were wearing. Not the gold watch you were wearing, not the fast Maserati car you were driving, not the mansion you were living in, and not the millions you had in the bank. No. Pelé came from the era where you had to work for it. Free Pug Show. Joe, hello, hello, hello. Well, hello there, good sir. Hello there, good sir. Get back to you. Joe, do me a favour. Is the music too loud as we're leading in, or is it just right? I want you to tell me. But yeah, how blessed we are. A pitch where Maradona and Pelé played. Absolutely crucial, hey? Give me 1 second. I'm just going to bring up that TV times again. I'm so urged to whistle every time, but I can't because it comes over the music. That's South Korea right now. I love it. I think it's really cool. I'm looking through the listings here. Tearson at the World Cup. Well, you know it's Tearson at the World Cup everywhere here. Give me a second. Something's happening there. Good, good, good. We're going to make sure that is down. Yeah, we're looking at it now, boys and girls. We're looking at it in the stadium. Wow, look at the scenes. Look at the scenes. Massive flags in the Azteca. Third time the Azteca has been used for World Cups. There's the flag of Mexico. Bienvenidos, mi amigos, mi amigas. Viva Mexico. Fantastic scenes, I tell you. Singing the anthem. Absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. Nice to see the kids in the crowd. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We are minutes away from kickoff. It is 1 o'clock coming up. I'm excited. I'm excited. I would turn down the music just slightly, not much. Right, good stuff. Good stuff. Turned it down slightly, Joe. That might be more palatable for people. I hope so. And when the game comes along, we will get the music started. But yes, scenes in Mexico's Azteca Stadium. Absolutely fantastic. Pineda's in the lineup. I'm glad to see Pineda, or Orbelin Pineda, one of my favourites from Mexico. Loving the scenes, loving these scenes. I am so loving these scenes from the Azteca. Yes, even that shirt, loving that shirt. See the scenes everywhere. Beautiful women, beautiful gentlemen. Lovely Azteca Stadium, green, white and red. Is this the day for Mexico to start turning it on? I tell you, it probably could be. It probably could be. I got lots of bells and whistles today, people. Lots of bells and whistles. Going to take you off screen as we're going through this as well. I'll give you something to look at as well. Free Pug Show. I sold my USA versus Australia tickets, picked up an Egypt versus Iran ticket, and plan to hit up the other Seattle games if I can get in for the right price. Way to go, Joe. Way to go, Joe. Absolutely brilliant, son. Brilliant, son. This one here right now, the track you listen to right now, that is the Canadian national team's anthem. It's a bit of country and western. Goddamn. Country and western. Hot damn. Going off screen with you right now. Going to take you to some places. Yes, we take you places. Going to Somos, Mexico. There's your lineup. Rangel in goal. Reyes, Montes, Vasquez, Gallardo in defense. Lira, Fidalgo, Gutierrez, Alvarado, Jimenez. Yes, he's going to be a busy man. Jimenez and Quinones. I'm saying Raul Jimenez has got a lot of pressure on him for this match to get the goals. It's all pressure on him. If you're looking at the squad, Mexico squad, he is the most experienced player. But, gotta say, doesn't look like there's anybody else out there to help him. Nice pictures on my screen there, if you like that kind of thing. Lovely leather. Anyway, into the goalkeeping for South Africa. Williams in goal, the captain. He's going to have a busy day. He'll be picking the ball out of the net. Modiba, Mbokazi, Ocon, Muda, Sibisi, Sitole, Mokena, Jay Adams, Reyners, and Foster. You can see what's going on the bench. Just quickly coming in, look at that form recently from Mexico. This year, undefeated, 8 matches, 6 clean sheets. 6 times they have not been scored on. 6 times, 6 clean sheets. Absolutely amazing. As the anthem carries on, now South Africa splitting away. There's the referees. We have a Brazilian team of referees today. I'm going to tell you right now who they are. Your Brazilian referees: Wilton Sampao from Brazil, assistant referee linesman Bruno Perez, linesman Bruno Bochilia, 4th official Juan Gabriel Benitez from Paraguay, reserve assistant referee Eduardo Cardoza from Paraguay, and VAR Nicolas Gallo from Colombia. AVR 1, VAR number 1, assistant Juan Lara from Chile, and support VAR Jerome Brizard from La France. Looking at South Africa's form coming in, last year ended pretty good, but it's been slow ever since. No win in 2026. Is that going to be the way it folds down? I hope not for their sakes, but a lot of things going on. I think Mexico will win. Free Pug Shot, I saw my tickets and he's got better tickets. I'll tell you what, that's the way to do it. There we go. Brilliant scenes here. I'm absolutely loving this. Lyra, Brian Gutierrez, he's going to be busy. Alvaro Fidalgo, not to mention Julian Quinones. Lots riding on his shoulders, especially, like I said, Raul Jimenez, the big man up front, and Roberto Alvarado. That's the team right there, 4-3-3, but it'll shift into 4-2-3s and all sorts of things for the system itself. But look at that game. Wow. Okay, we're going to bring in the crowd, people. We've had lovely music, but we're bringing in the crowd. Oh, yeah. One, two, three. Uno, dos, tres. Oh, there we go. Ole! Ole! Bring that down a bit, but the crowd is in there. We are ready to rock and roll, people. We are here. We are waiting for the game to start up. And once it does, it's going to be mega. It's going to be mega. So looking forward to this. 2026 World Cup kicking off. I wish they wouldn't put the kids down there. I really do not like this with the kids in front of these players. I tell you what, you can keep your FIFA Foundation. I do not like what that stands for. I really do not like kids being put as tools or props. I really don't like it, but take a look at that screen. Lots of thoughts going through. Beautiful scene going over the goal right now. Look at this. Look at this. They've been working for weeks to get this perfect. Just look at the beautiful scenes. And I tell you now, the Aztec has put a great show on every time. But I think this is absolutely the best the Aztec has ever looked in all the years. It really is. 2-0 Mexico to South Africa. Mexico 2, South Africa 0, says Leonardo. And also Lee, Free Pug Show. Joe is saying they see them winning soon. Here we go. Raul Jimenez with a headband, with his short hair. What the hell is that about? What the hell is that about, Raul? Really? Soon going to get off the ground here. Referee's got the whistle close to his mouth. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. I've got the match on big screen, guys. I'm watching the whole big screen. And I'll be coming to the chat intermittently. But I tell you now, it's going to be a big, big day, a big, big day, a big, big day. Ball is live. The World Cup has kicked off. Mexico has the ball live. Let's see what they do with it here at the Azteca Stadium. FIFA World Cup 2026. Mexico in green. Bafana in yellow. All yellow for Bafana. And El Tri in the typical red, white, and green. The colors de Mexico. Mexico. Let's see what happens now. Seconds gone. Start of the game. Tea time, baby. I'm in heaven. I hope you are too. Watching the World Cup for me is the best ever. Can't get enough of it. Never could. And I don't think you will either. You can hear people in the crowd getting quite anxious as well. Tea time, baby. Mexico now probing down the left side. Finding their feet here on this glorious field. I know it's not a field. Just to bug those who hate the word field. It's a glorious pitch. Look at that pitch. Ball rolling smoothly like it should do. If you can't play football there, you can't play football anywhere. I have watched Maradona in the 86 World Cup final play at that stadium. What a day that was. And England fans will never forget Maradona and the World Cup and the way they were handballed out of the competition. Yes, no one forgets the handball goal. Mexico moving through the middle. No free kick. South Africa fight for the ball, coming up with possession now. Will they keep possession? That's the name of the game today for South Africa, is to keep possession and stifle Mexico. Frustrate the Mexican fans. Ball needs to shift one more time. Clever play by South Africa. Opening up the space. Very clever play by South Africa. Very clever. Keeping the pace. Keeping the ball into space. Working it down the line. There's a few olays going off in the crowd. There's a lot of party time in the crowd. There's things going off in this crowd and people cheering for stuff not even connected to the game. They're having an absolute fiesta. But again, South Africa starting off very slowly, very comfortably. 2 minutes in, ball on the own 6-yard line. Clears it, picks, perfect. Unlucky, can't bring it down, but inch perfect pass out of the box by the keeper. Rangel in goal for Mexico. I don't think it's going to be too busy. That's what I'm saying. Little piece of luck as you're watching on the TV here. This little white flower. Man down. But this little white flower was in front of my desk this morning. I don't know where it came from, but I got a certain omen, a certain meaning. Who's wearing white? Which team is wearing white? Mexico. Mexico is wearing white. Maybe this little feather is a little feather in the cap for Mexico when they win. We'll keep that little feather there. As you can see, that little feather is blowing in the wind. That's the fans from all the computers coming off the small wall. We're on the big wall now, but the fans are coming off the small wall. Cooling me down. Free kick. 3 minutes in. Is this to be the early amazing start that Mexico are looking for? Here we go. Ball in the box. It was a shot on goal. Not taken. Bit of a waste. Bit of a waste. Young man will get to grips with that eventually. Gutierrez eventually will find his feet. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Fantastic day. Fantastic game. Who's going to be the team to win this one? I'm thinking my money. Well, my money really is. The bets I've placed are on Mexico for today's match. And like I say, right now, Mexico probing down the right wing. Does the cross come in? Cross comes in. Edge of the box. Great save by the keeper. Great save by the keeper. Yes. He'll be happy with that one. Jimenez gets a shot off. But keeper does well. One-time volley. Down low on net. Good shot. Jimenez connects beautifully. Goes through. Defender can't stop it. And the keeper cups it around the post. Gladly with one hand. Defence working overtime. Corner comes in into the spot. Deadly. Keeper hits it again. Great goalkeeping. Ball over the top. Back post. Headed over the bar. Into the net. Into traffic. Into danger. South Africa playing with fire. Getting lucky so far, but really playing with fire. Coming out of danger. Moving forward. I tell you what, they dodge a real bullet and a half. Ball down the left side. That's where it needs to go. Needs to go in front. Push it in front. In front and too close to the keeper. Horrendous final pass. Rangel quite happy, but Foster can do better with that. First blow of the game. Jimenez. Ball comes in as you look. Great shot on target. Maybe too close to the keeper, but the keeper has lots to do. And it's lashed onto the net. Great save by the keeper. Not bad at all. Appreciative crowd. And like I say, it's a party situation all around here. Nobody is literally going anywhere but watching this and having a fun time. But Williams, the keeper, I tell you, he's going to be a busy man all game long. Absolutely busy man all game long. Everybody's watching the match. Everybody's controlled. If you're working, I'll keep you posted right now. Mexico's opened up quite brightly, as you would expect. Owning the game. Bafana have had one breakaway in the first 5 minutes. Therefore, I'm saying both teams have chances. Both teams can get on the net. Mexico being very, very disciplined. They want South Africa to press. South Africa staying tight in the middle, keeping all the passing lanes closed and making Mexico work to get through. Ball coming over to the left side. South Africa fans in the crowd also singing away, and Mexico too. Over halfway now with the ball. Going down the left side one more time. Chipping into the middle. Going back to the left side. Lots of interchange play. Giving South Africa lots to think about. Down the left wing. He beats his man. Goes past his man. Will he get the cross in? Goes for the corner. Another corner. Goal kick. Seems like it's a goal kick. Take a look. Goal kick, probably the right decision. And Wilson Sampaio, our referee from Brazil, doesn't like that. A lot of pressure on this man. A lot of pressure on him. A lot of pressure on him. What do you think about the referee's outfit? It looks a little bright to me. That should be a goal kick. One more time. South Africa with the goal kicks here. Playing for fire. And there's a lot of excitement again in the crowd. The party in the corners going nuts again. They're not here just for the football. They're here for the party time. Fiesta, fiesta, fiesta here in Ciudad de Mexico. As it says right across the board. Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City. Quiones looking for some action. Jimenez looking to get on the end of something again. Only 7 minutes gone. Tonight, another game comes along. I will be watching that one, not commentating that one. The South Africa-Mexico match is one I'm commentating. South Korea will not be commentated. I'm going to watch that one. You can't do too many games in a day, guys. At the start of a World Cup, you will burn out. That's the thing. You'll burn out and you won't enjoy it. There's the coach, Gide. Does a great job. Kevin Babs, hi Kevin, how you doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, we are, matey, we are. Does that player from Mexico have eye patch on the side of his head? It's Jimenez, Joe. He has a little bump protector. Ball in! There you go. Didn't take 5 minutes. It took 8, and Mexico have started already. 1-0 up. It happened very early. Sad times for Mexico's opponents. But hey, Mexico won't give a damn. They're 1-0 up. It's the World Cup, one massive party. You bet, my friend. Absolutely. Great start for Mexico. They're loving it. Absolutely on fire. And there you go. A little bit of Mexican music in the break as well. The party is started, absolutely. But the Mexicans are going nuts. Take a look through. Coughed up in front of defence. The one thing I hate about modern-day football is the horrific defending. Keeper may have done better. Rich is letting that go through him. But horrific defending. That's what I hate about modern football, is the childish schoolboy tactics defending your goal. How many more times do people need to get scored on with immature play like that? Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. You throw away the game with horrific defending. 1-0 already in the opening minutes. I tell you what, that shouldn't be the way it's happening, but it is. But well done, Mexico, and it is indeed 1-0 Mexico, after 8 minutes in the game, Mexicans must be feeling this is their time. But again, that defensive play, you got to ask yourself, what the hell are you doing? And the referee, the robot referee, has all the technology around his head. That, I think, has to be talked about sometime later. Big battle coming up on the field, physical play. Referee getting in there. A little bit of chippiness in the game, which is not bad. Oh, I tell you, he gets him good there. He gets him real good. He gets him real good. Gets him real good. Gets him real good. VAR team. VAR team. Mr. Sampao having none of it. He's like, get out of the way. Mr. Sampao, very, very disciplined referee. He's not taking any BS, but I tell you what, they need to look at that, because that possibly could be one of them. It might not be, but he catches all man and no ball. All man and no ball. I tell you. It's the world is one massive party. South Africa coach already, Hugo Broos, not really happy about what's going on. Not to the plan. But again, why would you piss around with the ball in front of your box? It's the most mundane defending. We see it all throughout the leagues. There's no point in it whatsoever. It is suicide football on the back line. Most of the big teams are able to do it, but they don't do it in front of the net. They keep the ball wide, out of danger. Suicide by South Africa. Watch Mexico pass the ball out of defence, wide. Do you see them going down the middle? No, you don't. Out of goal, they'll go down the middle, but they don't go down the middle in front of net. It's suicide. Kevin Babs, 1-0 already. What we reckon? Mexico going to score at least 3, I think so. I was thinking about that last night, Kevin, how many it would be. Either 3 or 5. Corner ball coming up. Well done, Ramirez. Raul running, but that little pad on the side of his head is a bump protector. He had a massive head injury. Nearly took him out of the game a couple of years back. Stitches like you wouldn't believe. Horrific head injury in the game. Then he was wearing a skull cap to protect him. Now he's wearing the band with just that little bump. Personally, I think he's past the injury stage, but we never know. 1-0, 1-0, Mexico. As you can see, ball in the box, edge of the post, going up, going high. Keeper collects quite comfortably. Richards takes the ball. Must be thinking about that goal. And Mexico 1-0 up. There's the moron Infantino, the man who's ruining the World Cup with all the overpricing and the gouging and the greed. Not respecting the fans. He needs to sit down and shut the hell up. Terrible, terrible president. Sepp Blatter was way better. At least Sepp Blatter didn't overcharge the fans. Ridiculous Infantino with the infant-sized brain. Can't stand the bastard. Can't stand the bastard. Can't stand him at all. No one has the right to do what he's done to the game. Back into it. Mexico now, keeping possession. Lots of pressure coming forward. Over the top now. One more time. Mexico can really now sit back and stride into their style and take this game slowly by the scruff of the neck. That one goal settles the Mexican team, Mexican nationalities all around the world. The nation of Mexico everywhere around the world can now chill. They got the first goal. A couple of times Mexico's won 4-0 and 4-2. There's been a 1-1 and a 2-1 loss all time in history. Just going to change something for you guys because we are well prepared for everything today. Just going to change the group up for you. 1-0 for Mexico. We've already got it ready there. Okie dokie. Take a look on my screen right now. You will see the standings right now in Group A. Keep a look at that. I'll keep the screen up there for you with Group A standings for you. You can check that out. I'm back into the game, watching what's going on. But there you go, guys. There's your standings. Things are going pretty good, but the cough up and the shot coming in. Straightforward shot on the keeper through his legs. And there you go. 1-0 already. Keep jumping up and down, people. Keep jumping up and down. Absolutely. Have some fun. Have some fun. 15 minutes gone already. It's that quick. Mexico down the right side now. 1-on-1 on the edge of the box. Needs support. Keeps the ball. Loses the ball. Gives away the foul. Gutierrez is a young lad. 22, I believe. Not many games for Mexico. But you can say that he's got a future with the national team. An absolute future with the national team. 1-0 already, though. 15 minutes in. Not exactly what South Africa wanted, but probably reality. Danger was there. But now is how South Africa can battle back and react. Wide side, right side, wide open. Ball comes to the right side. The advantage now. Crossing the ball, no options. Coming back in the middle. South Africa need to cycle the ball to the full left side and see what they can do. Coming through now. Little ball in the middle, blocked. They keep in possession. But from now on in, it depends what South Africa can do to get back into the game. A goal down, it could finish 1-0 quite easily. And as Kevin Babb says, it might well finish 3-0. I've got 3-0 or 3-1. Free kick coming up. Advantage play, no advantage. And there you go. Yellow card coming out. Mr. Sampao giving out the yellow card, and he has not taken any time. Seems that was a bit close, a bit nasty. First yellow card coming out. Two Mexicans have hit the ground. Makina getting yellow carded. Famous yellow card for the 2026 World Cup. Close to a red card again. That's two situations. You go to other leagues, they're getting close to getting red carded here. Wouldn't be surprised if you see a South African red carded. The physical play they're bringing, as do all African teams, play physical. They're not scared to put the boots in. Not saying they're dirty, but they play physically. They're strong in the tackle. They let you know they're there. They let you know you have seconds, not minutes, on the ball all through the night. Back to the keeper. Richards on the ball, on the edge of his own box. Squares it to the right side, out of the penalty area, moving down the right side again. Ball through the middle, easy gather there for Rangel in net. Takes his time. South Africa trying the long stuff, but it's just not happening. Half-time, we're going to listen to more of the music, and then we'll come back for the half-time show as well. Aguirre on the sideline, organising stuff. Jimenez looking for the ball. That's how you pass out the back from the middle if you're going to do it. A man who's unmarked in loads of space. It's all about selection of pass by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper can really mess things up, as Richards did on his defender, who was marked tightly. And then you saw what happens. Alvarado, another man who's going to be busy tonight. Long career. Ball headed down the line. Nothing doing there. Fans getting up for something, but then nothing. And again, like I say, all through the crowd, it is fiesta time here, Ciudad de Mexico, inside the Azteca Stadium, which, if you've never been there, is amazing. And the altitude, yeah, you feel it. Oh, you feel it. You feel the heat on the sea level towns as well in Mexico. Sort of like in Michoacan. Michoacan is sort of south, halfway down the west coast, Michoacan. Its own province, state per se. Half of it has a coastline and 3/4 is landlocked. Michoacan near. Shot coming in, going wide. Michoacan not so far away as county-wise from Mexico City. Also not too far away south from Sinaloa. But a lovely part of Mexico. Lovely people. Lovely part of Mexico as the ball flies by. Nice shot there. Quiones looking wide. But he'll be a happy man today. And there's Mr. Ochoa on the bench. 40 years of age. Mr. Ochoa may get a game sometime this World Cup. Doubtful. He's not the starter. But he may get a game this World Cup. Again, South Africa trying to push the ball out, making life too difficult. If they play simple balls and maybe play offside on Mexico a little tighter, keeping that line outside of the box. They probably would do better. But their pass selection needs to go direct. This tic-tac-toeing is not going to work against Mexico. They need to put the Mexican line under pressure with long balls down the middle and crosses early. Don't go to the penalty area to cross the ball. Cross the ball early, get it in there, and put Mexico under pressure. Right now, you're doing favours for Mexico by playing tic-tac-toe in your own half. There's no danger at all. Nearly got to that ball there. Close, close, close. Ball through the left. Another selection. Not the right selected pass. Diving in again. I tell you what, there's another tackle diving in. South Africa, I've got to be careful. Referee. Come on, Wilson. Got to be careful. That's 3 lunging tackles. Take a look at how he lunges in. And he does catch the man. That needs looking at. That's 3 lunging tackles. He's been told to calm it down. The referee's doing the right thing. Mr. Sampaio from Brazil, the referee, doing a fantastic job so far. Aguirre not very happy. And again, that's 3 tough challenges in the first 20 minutes. We've got a long way to go. Somebody going to get injured. Advantage Mexico through the middle. Ball tic-tac-toe. Coming to the right side. Needs to go with zip fast. Does do. Cross coming in. In swinging. Nice in swinger. Headed out one more time. South Africa picking up the scraps. Under pressure. In defense. Playing out of defense. Moving forward. Doing very well. Should be a Mexico throw-in. Should be a Mexico throw-in. It's not. Let's see what happens. Look at the suits. Look how miserable those suits are. Look at them. Rivaldo was sitting there. I'm joking, obviously. Rivaldo was sitting there. Great Brazilian. Remember him? Diving, dropping at the corner flag, holding his head when he was hit in the nuts. There you go. You must remember. Everybody around the world does. Absolutely. Absolutely. One more time if you're tuning in. 1-0 to Mexico early on in. Rangel makes a mess of that one. Chip the keeper, put it on net. Oh, I tell you, handball. No handball. Well, what else stopped it on the side of his body? Ref, it can't be his body. Handball not given, surprisingly. South Africa coming down the line, going down late, and he was caught. Late. And another yellow card coming out. Sampaio not wasting any time. Gutierrez picking up the yellow card. He needs to be careful. Young man in trouble with the referee already, not really cementing himself into this match. Like I say, young Gutierrez. It's the trailing leg. And Rangel, why he doesn't catch it, making trouble for himself, but he doesn't. Anywho, free kick coming up. South Africa. But yes, group standings are there. I'm going to take the group standings away from you now you've seen them. If there's any changes, we'll get them done for you. Placement of the free kick. Taking an eternity to get this ball in there. Beautiful scenes, though. Beautiful scenes. Referee delaying the game. The crowd are getting a bit impatient too. Or maybe they're cheering. They're glad the referee's having a word with the South African. But again, 23 minutes in, 1-0 Mexico, as you would have expected. Free kick into the box. South Africa coming up possession, just inside their own half. Chipping the ball back in the mix, and that's what you need to do. Chip it back in there. Put Mexico under pressure. Be direct. Give yourself a lifeline. Goal kick coming up. Give yourself a lifeline. Those direct balls for South Africa are the only way they're going to get in this match. You're not going to tic-tac-toe and pass through Mexico. Kid yourself. You're not going to do it. Be direct. Balls into the box from anywhere. Crosses from anywhere. Water break right now. But be direct. That's what they need to do, is be direct. Get direct. You might get lucky. But the tic-tac-toeing right now is just not going to do it. And as you're watching your commercials, which they're going to flood on you. I'm going to take you to a point where the game itself, 3-0 up so far. I'm looking for 3-0. 1-0 up so far. I'm looking for 3-0 on the match. I'm not looking for anything less. The start line for me for Mexico is 3-0. Once they've done that, they cement themselves. They can then move through the group quite comfortably. Altitude is their friend. Mexico is their home. There's no problem getting this game together for Mexico. Absolutely no problem. Waiting for the match to come back. There we go. The crowd's singing away. In case you realise the head-to-head, there's your head-to-head on the screen right now. You can see a little bit of head-to-head magic. Just waiting for the game to come back here, guys. One second. I will take that off your screens in a second, but... yes, correct score without Crystal. We're doing pretty good, eh? Happy World Cup day, Stevie. In 2 hours, I am on the post-first match World Cup preview. Beautiful, beautiful. Way to go, Angus. Way to go, Angus, mate. I tell you what, so they put a commercial break on TV. I think that's disgusting for TSN viewers. You just took people out of the game for 2 minutes for a goddamn advert for the World Cup. TSN, you should be disgusted by your TV service. You can't put commercials in the middle of the fucking game. Assholes at TSN. Guess I'm not going to use that next match. But again, looking at the scenes, South Africa's got to break out of the box. And if they don't, they're going to collect a second goal. Maybe before half-time. But the second goal will be really the knife in, and it will do them in. But go direct or go home is what I'm saying, South Africa. You can try and play sweet football with other teams. But if you haven't got that quality, then don't bother. Go direct. Go wide. Down the line, keep it safe, and get the crosses in the box. Go long, like that. You're not going to beat Mexico tic-tac-toeing all day long. Angus Sports also went to a commercial. I'll tell you what, screw the bastards. We pay for the match, not adverts. Screw the bastards. Really. That is really shitty tactics by playing ads in the game. They didn't do it last World Cup, I'll tell you that much. Greedy bastards. The Greedy Bastards Club. Down the left side now, Mexico. Looking. Cunious. All the way back. Down the line. Mexico still in possession. Fox had a commercial as well, yep. What are they thinking? There's one way to piss off football fans is to put shit adverts over the game. Nobody needs it. And again, I've got to say, 28 minutes in, coming up to 29. Mexico really only troubled once by a half chance by South Africa. South Africa really offering nothing up front. Mexico Fiesta, the fans are loving it in and out of the crowd. They're giving it the olays, olays, olays everywhere. Moving down the left side. Coming back inside, getting excited. There's the ball through. Tic-tac-toeing, comes inside. Shot in. Well blocked. South Africa defending very well again. Ball hoofed long down the line, and that's the way. Put the ball long down the line. Keep Mexico guessing what you're coming with. But I got to say, Mr. Wilson Pereira, Wilson Pereira Sampaio from Brazil is doing fantastic in this match. That's a bit too long there. It does bring it down, though. Nice play again. Ball into the box. Richard claims. Nice and easy. I bet he wishes he could get that goal back. Because right now, other than that one goal, South Africa's done well defensively. But they've offered nothing in the attack. They've done well defensively, but offered nothing in attack. Got a question to you as we're going through this, guys. How many World Cups have you watched? How many World Cups have you lived? How many World Cups have you done? Just a question. Anytime you like, come at me with that one. But like I say, 9 minutes in, Quinones with the goal for Mexico. Defensive blunder in front of the box, coughed up. He gets the ball, goes past the defender, slams it through the keeper's legs from the edge of the box, and 1-0 in the back of the net. Bit of a surprise, but power of the shot beat the keeper. And keeper Richards, the captain, looked bad on that one. Let's say that much. Angus McWhirter, all kinds of gatekeepers online today, bringing the football versus soccer debate today. Just enjoy the match, absolutely. Anybody that wants to have that debate, just tell them one thing. Association football in England from a university was where the name association football was put together. Those students wanted an abbreviation of association football, and they just chopped out soccer from the middle. And it was S-O-C-C-A, soccer, which you can find as S-O-C-C-E-R. It is the same game as football. Soccer is the same game. There's no difference. Some places around the world, they say soccer. Some places, they say football. But the debate, whether to say soccer or football, I don't think it's a real debate. I just think of the region, think of the people, think of the language, think how they've talked about it all their lives. Stick with what they've got. Ball over the top. Should be offside. Is he offside? Cross comes in. Corner kick. Offside indeed. Offside indeed. Great camaraderie. Goes way too early. Goes way too early. If he'd have held his run, he'll still get that ball because it's curving away from the defender. Just went a little early. Leonardo Baraviera says 1990. I can't remember. I got a story for you guys from 1990. You won't believe it. I was locked. I was locked up for 1990. I wasn't allowed to go outside. I'll tell you in a little bit. Yeah, 1990 I was locked up. I hadn't committed any crime. But 1990... says Leonardo. Angus, good thing I wasn't called Asa. Yeah, Free Puck Show. This will be the 12th World Cup. Not sure how many I've seen. I remember. Start again. This will be the 12th World Cup. Not sure how many I have seen. I do remember 94 World Cup. I think that's probably the first I watched. The chat keeps jumping up and down, guys. My first World Cup that I was coherent to was 1974. The first World Cup I really enjoyed as a footballing fan was 1978. Ball through the middle. South Africa on the attack now. Does he get the shots off? Ball to the wide side. Not the best pass. And he kills a promising move. Getting close, but not too close. All the dignitaries there. The guy with the messy hair. Campo. Campos. 33 minutes gone. Mexico now moving forward. Gutierrez over the halfway. Passes the right side. Moves forward. Mexico now moving down the right side. Ball comes down the right side. Lunging tackle coming in. Tell you what, strong tackle gets the ball, but again, all cleats are showing. South Africa, cleats showing. Look at the cleats. Gets the ball. It's all cleats. They're watching the scoreboard. The fans are watching the scoreboard on that rough tackle. Again, Mexico on the edge of the box, flicking it over. Keeping possession on the edge of the box. It's all very tight. South Africa defending with their lives. Shot comes in, goes wide. Cross coming in, tap in, keeper gets down low, well done Richards. If he doesn't make it, it's 2-0. Kevin Babbs, Mexico 86 was the first World Cup I watched, won by Argentina. I watched that World Cup, loved that World Cup. But my favourite World Cup all the time was 1978 in Argentina, the ticker tape World Cup, where that ball came from. That black and white ball, that's where the ticker tape ball came from. I'll give you a little story as we're going through. The game's going to wind down a bit. Let's take the head-to-head off. Sorry about leaving that on there. Coming back on screen right now. Boom, here we are. And the white feather for Mexico is still flying. Tell you, it's an omen. It's an omen. It is definitely an omen. Okay, there's people shouting in the crowd, getting up for this one. Someone's really close to the mic, getting excited. And that's good, because it's the World Cup. You should be excited. But I had to make notes. Italia 90, the World Cup I was watching, as we're watching this game. Or maybe I'll leave it to half-time. I'll leave it to half-time. We're coming up to half-time in 7 minutes. 1-0 Mexico. So far, they'll be happy with the 1-0. Mexican fans will want the second goal to come as soon as possible to get that insurance marker, guaranteeing the 3 points. But as you saw earlier on with the group standings that I just put up there, Mexico on top of the group with 3 points already. On the bottom of the group, with a loss as it continues, South Africa, Bafana Bafana. Game number 1, all pressure is on Bafana Bafana, not Mexico. They're expected to win this one. They have the players to do it. Like I say, Quiones has opened his account for the World Cup. Raul Jimenez, I'm looking for Raul to possibly do the same in this match as well. Close still, Bafana Bafana moving the other way. Mexican fans want it to go one way, but it doesn't go that way. Close tackles. And for the main, you have to say South Africa's had more luck down the right side, but they're coming back to the left side in open space, loads of space. Needs to flight that ball in the box. There it goes, into the box. Direct, headed onto net. And there's a header in anger. At least he's getting something there. But they're feeling the heat here. Ciudad de Mexico off the side of the head, doesn't really get good connection on it. But hey, nonetheless, connection. There's a save by the keeper. South Africa's captain doing another fine job. Like I say, he will probably want that goal back. He will probably think he could have done better than the goal going between his legs, unfortunately. Half-time track, I'm going to leave you some more music from the World Cup tracks, 4 or 5 more, whichever, but tracks you haven't heard before. We're going to put some tracks through your ears that you're going to enjoy. Ball coming through, Rangel on the edge of his box, taking that quite nicely. Joe says, just a second, Joe says, I was 12 in 1994. I may have watched 1990. I would have been 8. I played soccer all through my youth, so I probably watched it but can't remember. Yeah, no, I tell you. 1970 World Cup. I was 6. I didn't see that World Cup. I was outside playing in the mud. I'm 6. What do I think about football? Not a lot. I'm kicking a ball outside for sure because it's football. Soccer. But I'm not thinking about football or what's going on. So at 6 years of age in 1970, I really don't know too much. But in 74, I started to get into football with my eyes and watch matches on TV. Lira's down. Another Mexican thumping the floor. And Wilson Sampaio doing a great job so far. I'm saying he's pulling out the yellow cards. But he may well be pulling out a red card here sooner or later. And you do have VAR. VAR is on site today. VAR are working today. Let's give you some of the VAR right now. Like I say, Wilson Sampaio is the referee. Bruno Perez is the linesman. Bruno Boschilia is also the linesman. And Gabriel Benitez from Paraguay is your 4th official. VAR, Nicolas Gallo from Colombia. First assistant, Juan Lara from Chile. And support VAR, AVR number 2 is Jerome Brizard from France. So there you go, guys. We have VAR, and if there's a call to be made, they'll make it. But I think they're a little bit gun-shy to start making calls in the first game. Sun's coming out beautifully now. Sun is shining. Doesn't it look much better with the sun shining out there? Great tackle. Another Mexican hurt in the challenge. Another Mexican down. And the crowd up in arms about that one. They don't like that tackle either. Check this out. Could have gone either way. Could have gone either way. But the sun is shining in Azteca. The clouds are rolling over. You can see the sun moving over the field. Good times, people. Good times. Sunshine, under pressure. Rangel kicks it out first time. That's what you do with it. Kick it out first time up to halfway. Well done, Rangel, in net for Mexico. No risks taken. Mexico now on the edge of the halfway. Looking to come down the right side. Tic-tac-toe through the middle, keeping possession. Moving to the left side. Giving South Africa lots to think about in the final minutes here in the first half. 5 minutes to go. Ball through the middle. Nearly gets there. Well intercepted again by South Africa. It's the interceptions that are going to keep South Africa in the match all game long. But again, Mexico now in the sunshine. Blazing heat coming through the middle. Down to the right side. Open space. Again, fully to the right side on the edge of the box. Does he put the cross in? He's looking for the tic-tac-toe. Doesn't get it. Trying to find space. Needs to go into the middle. Comes into the middle. Pass to the left side. Great ball. Headed out. But Mexico will get possession one more time. Does he take a shot? Chips into the box. Great save by the keeper. That should have been in the back of the net. Got to tell you. Jimenez should have done better. Should have done better. And he should have done better and headed in the back of the net. Should have done better, but he was offside if he does. Can't really get much into it. Why he doesn't throw himself at it, but even so, Richards has to throw himself to save it. 4 minutes to go. Mexico losing the tackle, but winning the possession. Getting the ball back, going through two. Coming into the middle. Now it's opening up. Coming down the middle. Does he take the shot? Does he take the shot? Takes the shot. Defected. Ball back in the middle. Turn. 2-0. Off the post. Oh, I tell you, could have been a second goal for Quiones. Mexico pressuring South Africa like you wouldn't believe in their own box. South Africa finding it like impossible to get out. Should be a free kick. No free kick in my mind. Referee gives the free kick, but I said possibly a second goal before half-time. Bang, 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 it comes off the post. Quiones, unlucky. Shot comes in, off the post. Could have been 2-0. Here in 1970 America, I was oblivious to football except for hand egg variety. Ha ha, hand egg. That's funny, Kevin says. That's funny. Never heard it called that before. Yeah, very, very few people have. Tea time, baby. 1-0 Mexico so far. Minutes to do. We're getting few at half-time's coming. But there we go. I'm sure Mexico would like to get that second goal to really cement this 3 points. But South Africa are not be giving it up. Ball over the top, comes down to the right side. Easily defended by South Africa. A hit and hope from left to right by Mexico. He had a runner going all through the middle. No one picks up the runner. He comes back now, gets the ball. There's your runner with the ball. Passes it through. Going down the right side. Taps off. Cross coming in. That's another handball. It's going to be a corner. Referee should give the corner, but I tell you what, the handball needs to be given. That would be a better free kick for South Africa. Southampton. A better kick for South Africa. Too much football. But Mr. Sampaio says, take the corner. Two sort of handball situations have gone against South Africa there, whereby I think they needed to be given. Short corner. In swinging, coming in. Easily defended by Mexico. Shot from 60 yards. Exactly. Not going anywhere. What was the point of that? You're not beating Rangel from there. Not with that kind of shot. That's a training day save. Training day save. Talking training days, England played Costa Rica yesterday. 1-3-1. Wasn't a training game, and some of their big stars were absolutely in better form than they were in the game against New Zealand in the warm-up. That's last game for England before the World Cup. Again, tic-tac-toeing out of defence. To the man in space, not to the man who's covered or marked or has no time on the ball. Time is up. We see what we've got for added time in the first. Ball through the middle. Keeper will get there. And he does. Well cleared. All the way downfield. Tea time, baby. 45 minutes up. Let's see what we've got for added time. Do we see what the man on the side says? People are looking at a guy coming out with a board, making a bit of noise. So how much added time do we have? We've had added time 45 minutes, and now you're not seeing the added time marker. There is a reason for that. They're keeping it to the referee's clock, so you don't know what's going on. Why change it at the World Cup when you've had added minutes on the board all the time? Why change it at the World Cup? Mexico now down deep. And Bafana clearing the lines. Going to be a throw-in for Mexico. Alvarado leaves it. 4 minutes. 4 minutes added time. A little bit of miscommunication from the officials. Shot comes in, easily saved. Keeps it in play. 4 minutes added time. Why was that so late? Why was that so late? It took 1:30 for them to put the numbers up. Why was that so late? Somebody's sleeping. Someone needs a kick in the nads. But why was that board up so late? Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Can South Africa now answer the call in the 9 seconds here in the first half? Should be a free kick. Play on, says the referee. Tries again. Does he go past him again? Does he get tackled again? He's beaten his man, but he's tackled again. Corner ball. Goal kick. He wants more than that. He wants the foul. He wanted the foul. Doesn't get the foul. Alvarado been busy, but that haircut of Alvarado's is absolutely the worst haircut in the World Cup so far. Alvarado, Mexico, sporting the worst haircut in the World Cup so far. With all that money, go get a barber. Terrible haircut. Alvarado, Mexico, given the yellow card for the worst haircut in the World Cup so far. Absolutely disgusting haircut. I'm kidding you. It's horrible, not disgusting. But we're discussing it, is what we're saying. We're discussing it. Ball in the middle, through. This should be a shot on net. Wide, 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 wide. Talk about panic in a moment. Young man Gutierrez not endearing himself to Mexican fans. Yellow carded earlier. Hasn't done too much. Fluffing his lines all over the field. His nerves getting to him. Doesn't even hit the ball smoothly. Toe pokes it round the post. But Gutierrez, look, he toe pokes it. Is that supposed to be a pass or a shot? I don't know. Angus McWhirter, the coach, must be pissed about the haircut. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But Gutierrez not coming down on him. But he needs to pick up the pace. He needs to pick up his game. Ball down the line now. Not going to make it. Close, but no coconut. Added time is done. There's half-time, people. Half-time has got to be coming to you, wherever you are in the world. But half-time, 1-0 so far. Quinones on 9 minutes. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. I love that. I love that. Mexican style, baby. Stilo Mexicano. Yeah. I had a dangerously similar haircut like that in 1982. Angus had a dangerously similar haircut like that in 1982. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Well, on the complexion of the first half, we're going to give you some of the stats as well as we're going through. But so far, so good. 1-0 Mexico. We'll literally change things around in a second here. Just a second. I'm going to bring some of the music back in and take this crowd out. There we go. And I'm going to move it on down the line so you get some different music. There we go. Going to change up just a little bit of Mexico as we're moving in. Going to get you some halftime stats. I hope you're enjoying the game, guys. I am. The World Cup is finally here, underway. And dangerous haircuts, yeah. Alvarado has the worst haircut in the World Cup so far. He does. Just checking in the chat, guys. So for now, we're going to give you some different. I'm going to bring you up Group A standings as it is on the station for you. There's Group A standings. Keep you in there for half-time. And as for Mexico, we're going to take the music to a different level. Mexico on top so far, winning one game at the moment. Let's see how this handles itself. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to stop that and bring it back on. Give me a second. I want to just float it down the line somewhere. There we go. If it works for me. There we go. One more time, guys. Doesn't want to play for some reason. We will get it done. Don't worry. Give me a second. We've got a little bit of a technical issue. It's part of the problem with the day. But we will get there. Right. Refresher. Thank you. There we go. Fixed it. You're going to listen to some other music in halftime as you're looking at that group. I'll be coming back in a little while. Who doesn't like that? Another Latino song. This is South American style. You'll see the badges come up. But there's the group standings for you right now. As we look at the standings, I'm going to take a little break. Hello, boys. Chunzo's here. Hello, girls. Hello, ladies and men. Kevin Babs, hey, Chunzo. Chunzo's in the house. Angus McWhirter. Diego Luna would have challenged him for that title if he was named for the US men's national team. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Right, guys, I'm going to take a little break into the men's room, and I'll be coming back shortly. But there's some great music for you to listen to as we carry on through. I'll be back in a little while. Halftime, 1-0 Mexico. And when we come back, we'll be getting you the stats and the stories. Enjoy some beautiful music. Welcome to Ultimate Soccer Show's 2026 World Cup. Listen to the Holland track. You're going to love this Holland track. Hope you're enjoying the music, guys. I'm going to keep the music flowing down low in the background. Going into the chat. Catching up with a few guys. Give me a second. I'm going to give you the stats here on the board. Give you the stats, what's going on. Halftime stats for you. 10 shots by Mexico on the day. 3 on target. Thank you, just moving stuff around. 3 on target, 57% on a possession, which you would expect. 275 passes, 90% pass accuracy. They've really been under pressure in the final third, but other than that, not. Hence, it really does give you the possession that you need, Mexico. 5 fouls by Mexico, 1 yellow card, no reds, no offsides, and 2 corners. For Bafana, not the same story. 2 shots, 1 on target, 43% possession, which is decent, but they haven't really done much with it in the final third. Passes, 194 to 275. Pass accuracy, 87%. I think that's a little high. I think they've got that wrong. Fouls, 6. Yellow cards, 1. Offsides, 1. Corners, 1. So far, so good. So far, so good. There's your stats. And so let's get into the chat. We're getting ready for the game to come back in seconds. That's what we're looking for, is the game. But obviously, you're looking at your screens right now. If you are, the only thing you will have seen is Mexico take the lead 1-0. Into the chat. Ahanzu says, "Hi, Grandpa." Ahanzu, I felt FIFA will check every corner decision, but they didn't check South Africa's corner. No, they didn't. Chunzu, who is winning the World Cup? Long way to go. Get out of the groups first of all, but I think you've got to say good money should be laid on Spain and France. Don't rule out Argentina, the champions, but it's tough to win 2 World Cups back to back. Last time it was 1962, and that was Brazil, and they won the 1958 prior to that. Prior to that was Italia, after Uruguay had wrapped around them for 2 World Cups as well. So looking at that. So will you cover a South Korea game? I will. Absolutely. Definitely going to cover South Korea's games. No problem about it. Next round, look for South Korea. So game 2, South Korea. In fact, I'm going to bring up South Korea's right now and see what we can do for you. But I'm doing every team in the first round. The strategy, Chunzo and everybody, is that I want to do every team in the ground phase, the group phase, so you get to experience every team. Yep. Then we can have a better picture. I can have a better viewpoint on who's in form, who's out of form, and where this whole thing's going to go. And when teams come to play each other, who really has a chance and who really doesn't. So yes, I promise you, Chunzo and everybody, South Korea will be getting a game. I'm thinking I might do an emergency fastball game for South Korea, but let me look online right now at my lineup, and I will get you there. South Korea's group. We're going to South Korea's group right now. Just a second, guys, as I get to you. I've got things passing through you. Good Lord, there's a lot to get to. Take it with you. There we go. So South Korea's first game is Czech Republic tonight. Then the next one is Mexico. So Mexico, South Korea, I'm going to do that one. So South Korea, the next match against Mexico, I will do that. An interesting match for South Africa and South Korea will be the final game. That could put one of those 2 teams into the next round. Let's just say South Africa and say South Korea don't do well in the first 2 matches. That there is a final on the last day for South Africa or South Korea to get through to the World Cup next round. So I'm just saying, it could happen. but South Africa is the next one. This track you're listening to right now, that's the Belgium World Cup track. Very different, eh? Kind of cathedralic, cathedral. But I love the reggae, and each song has its own beat. So get into that. Hanzu, I heard FIFA will check every corner. FIFA will check every blade of grass, is what I'm saying. But that's the Belgium track in the background. Hope you're enjoying it. Looking at the players coming out the tunnel. Mexico in green. Number 26 there to the full extent to the left. Gutierrez has not impressed me at all. I think Aguirre should take him out. Put someone else in there. But what a beautiful scene again, I've got to say. Coming into the second half. Game coming pretty soon. Quiones, the only man with a goal. Vasquez coming in. With Rangel. Lots to talk about. But that stadium, they've done an amazing job here in Mexico. An amazing job. Absolutely fantastic. And every time a World Cup match takes place, it always looks good in Mexico. Check that guy out. Isn't that the best? Isn't that just the coolest? The cheering fan. Here we go again. Second half's coming up. I'm going to take away the music here. Fans are back in the stadium. The noise is back with us, and the game is coming. I tell you, game is live. Second half is with us. Let's see where this one goes. Everybody get in the chat. Post-game is coming at the end per normal. But I tell you, which way is this going to go? 1-0 so far. Mexico doing what they need to do. But they need that second goal, in my opinion. Otherwise, it's going to be squeaky bum time for 45 minutes getting out of Dodge. Another cough up, put it in the net. I tell you, that should have been in the back of the net. That should have been in the back of the net. Amazing. Take the shot. Level it on net. I tell you, South Africa trying to play suicide football again in the second half. It is the most mundane tactics I see in football, is this modern day defending, passing out of the back. It is mundane. It is mundane. It gets you scored on. Children play better defensive football than this. Why he doesn't shoot as he goes past the first guy is beyond me. Why he doesn't shoot when he goes past the first guy is beyond me. And honestly, the camera down low, do we really need that? Stick traditional camera work. That's what we're used to. So, Bafana now. Trying to exercise the right to get a shot off. Mexico say not a chance. Defending beautifully. Moving the ball to the left side. Ball through. Doesn't get it. Quiones can't get the touch. And Raul Jimenez walking, not running. Quiones is the man who's got all the energy. Jimenez likes to just take it easy. Bit of a slower, more lethargic kind of fella. And if we didn't know who's playing in the game by this time, TSN or whatever your name is, putting the players' faces up on the board, why would we even be watching the game? Nonsense television. Nonsense television. TSN, do you really know anything about football? Or are you the toe dippers that I think you are? I think you're the toe dippers. Intricate play, keeps the ball, moving through, beautiful footwork, let him go. Chips the keeper, not going to happen. Nice idea, Quiones, but that's not going to happen. Should have passed the ball in the middle. Every man, and even the pigeon on the far end of the ground, would have known that's not going to hit the net. 47 minutes gone in our first match of the World Cup. Chunzo, you may well find me doing the South Korea game. I'm thinking I'm going to do it. See what happens. Ball down the line. Ball down the line. South Korea. Let's see what happens. But the Mexico game against South Korea next, they will be on TV with me and yours truly. So look for that commentary there for sure. We're going to try and get the South Korea game lined up. See what happens. We'll be late for you, though. That's an 8 o'clock tonight. That'd be early in the morning, would it not be? What time would that be for you for kickoff in the UK? Ball through the middle, well defended again. But anybody out there, tell me what time in UK your kickoff time would be for the South Korea match tonight. The referee cam is a gimmick. Yeah, I tell you what, it's something that doesn't really fall on my eyes. I mean, I like to see things open and in space. That moving the camera, integrated like a player. No, breakaway now. Does he take it? He's onside. Is that a penalty? Referee bringing out the back pocket. Back pocket. There's your first red card, guys. There's your first red card. Back pocket. He goes to the back pocket. Wilson Pereira Sampaio sends off. Sends off. Kindle, he's gone. Sitole's gone. Absolute foul. First red card of the World Cup. Boom, there you go. South Africa down to 10 men. Let's take another closer look at this one. I tell you, very unfortunate. They're going to check that. I think it's unfortunate. He's out of the way. He's out of the way. Gutierrez going down. Take another look. You probably could give that. You probably could give that, but they're going to check it nonetheless. There's contact. I think you have to give it, to be quite frank. That's the second goal for the boys from Mexico. But is it just outside the box? Is it a free kick or is it a penalty? What are we doing here? Jimenez is talking about it. Looks like he's going to be taking it. Focusing down low. Focusing down low. It's not a penalty. It's a free kick just on the edge of the box. VAR giving just on the edge of the box. I tell you what, I'd like to have another look at that. Big moment here. Big moment. But the red card. No free kick. But our first red card. It's Chunzo for Mexico. 3 o'clock in the morning. Wow. Are you getting up for that 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK for South Korea? That's my question. 3 in the morning. That's why it's lovely this World Cup for me, because everything is on my time. Forever, I've lived World Cups that were not on my time. Every World Cup I've ever watched was never on the same time as me. Free kick coming in. Shot in low into the ball. Rebounded. And hashed wide. I say bring in Oberlin Pineda. Pineda needs to come into the game. Now, I've got a story for you as we're moving through this. But I just want to check something before I do. Lots to check. Lots of things to check, guys. Yaya Sitole on 50, just confirming. Yaya Sitole on 50 has the red card. He will not be available for the next match and may not be available for the third match, depending on the ruling. Mexico overloading through the middle, coming down the left side. Down the left side, fully down the left side. He has 3 targets in the middle. Will he pick one out? Corner coming up. My story about the World Cup earlier. My first ever World Cup that I visited, really in my mind and watched it, was a 74 World Cup. But the first one that I really lived was 78. Now, in 1990, 12 years later, I wasn't arrested. I wasn't a criminal. I wasn't nothing other than a soldier in the British Army, stationed in Germany. 1990, I was stationed in Germany. I went to a barracks in Braunschweig, Brunswick. I'll tell you more after the corner. Alvarado with the worst haircut in the world. Ball into the box, headed out. Bafana chasing. But it's Mexico that comes up with the fall. And La Lira kicks it out of play. Bafana with the ball on the sideline. Now carrying on. Soldier I was, 1990, in Germany, stationed with the British Army. I was stationed in Celle, but I was visiting a barracks in Braunschweig, Brunswick. When I got there, it was the night of the semi-final of England versus Germany in the 1990 Italia 90 FIFA World Cup finals. I was in that barracks in Braunschweig. I was locked inside the barracks, was not allowed to leave the barracks for 24 hours while that match day was in process. No British soldier was allowed out of barracks throughout Germany that whole day. If you were a married man, you were not allowed downtown. You had to go back to your married quarters and stay on married quarters site. You weren't allowed to travel anywhere. You had to stay confined to barracks or confined to your married army quarters. Why? Because they were afraid that on the night of that game, all British soldiers would go drunk, drinking, watching the match and smash up Germany north to south. It didn't happen, but all the authorities literally jailed us for 24 hours, that we couldn't go nowhere, and that was for football. And that was to keep the peace. 1990, jailed in barracks, British soldiers, not allowed out. Married men had to stay at home with their wives. That must have been bad. You know I'm joking. So there's a World Cup story that was real, and we suffered. And Germany won the semi-final on penalties, as you remember. There you go. World Cup coming back at you. 36 years ago, that was. Crazy, eh? Back to the match. "54 minutes gone. Is this to end 1-0, or are South Africa to shock El Tri and get that tying goal? Because right now, it's one apiece. El Tri have had chance, they've had possession, they've had the ball, they've had the play, they've had the pitch to themselves at times, but Bafana are coming back in, shot coming in. Nice save by Rangel. Another save coming in by Rangel. Shot from distance. Gets as much as he can on it, but not enough to beat the keeper. Does trouble the keeper with the reception, but doesn't stop him. Tea time with a piping hot scaldy. Where's Milky Moo Celtic today? Tomorrow morning, 3 o'clock. Chonzo, I have exams still. I won't be getting up, unfortunately. Okay. Now I know what to do. Angus, the Qatar World Cup was definitely not my time. No, I agree. It wasn't my time either. Substitution coming up for South Africa early in the game. 54 minutes in. Foster's coming out. Foster's coming in, Foster's coming out. Mbata coming in. Foster, number 9, in. Number 5, Mbata coming in. Must be some form of niggle injury. He didn't look too bad coming off. Or is it physics? Has he not got the stress and the strain and the angle for 90 minutes for football? Does he only play 60 minutes? Right now, 56 minutes in. Mbata coming in. Ball coming down the left side. Headed back out of play. South Africa coming more into this game, by the way. Big challenge there. Mexico moving down the right side into space. It's a battle. Jimenez pushed off the ball. Keeps possession. It's a real physical play. Raul battling away. Coming up with nothing. But South Africa still under pressure. Free kick coming up, referee. Thank you very much. And get your card out. Get your card out. That's worthy of a yellow. Worthy of a yellow there. Watch this. Off the side of the heel. Goes down like he's been shot. Dangerous position for Mexico here. $3:30 a.m. to watch Saudi defeat Argentina. And you know, most of these games coming my way are from like lunchtime onwards. 1 o'clock to about 8 o'clock is where all the games are in the afternoon for me. So for me, this World Cup is absolutely priceless. Tea time, baby. Excuse me. Referee is having a word. The ball coming in live. Crossed in, not the best. Going to the far side and headed away out of danger. Bafana down the line. Great play. Will he get there first? Going all the way down the line. Going out of play. Nice play. Angus says, I did wake up at 3:30 a.m. to watch Saudi defeat Argentina. That's the Qatar World Cup he's talking about. Absolutely. And good luck on your podcast later. Yeah, definitely. Dr. Evil is Infantino. Gianni, the brain dead. Gianni, the political freak. Football is not political. FIFA's not supposed to be political. That jackass is nothing but political. Oh, and he's also a thief on the fans as well. I got no time for him. I think he's an asshole. I think he's ruined a lot of what was good in football. And I'd also like to say that he needs to differentiate between the women's game and the men's game. One is one and one is one. They're not the same. Support the women's game with women referees, women linesmen, women everything. Ball in open space, going wide. But support the women's game with women everything. Make the women's game great for women. Don't have men incursion. Vice versa, don't bring the women into men's football. It doesn't work. It so doesn't work. You've seen a few warm-up games, World Cup warm-up games with women referees that have absolutely done a terrible job. And a lot of women can do great jobs in the game of football. But don't mix the sexes. Don't have women refereeing men's games. It doesn't work. The men don't like it. I can tell you that for now. The women need to support women and make women's football strong. Men have no place in women's football. Vice versa. Unique in both ways. I love women's football, but by women, played by women, managed by women, coached by women, played by women. I've been close to the German national team. I was their liaison officer, the German women's national team, their liaison officer for quite some time, as they were the World Cup champions, not just once. So I know what's great about women's football, and it's not men incursion. Vice versa, men's football does not need women anywhere near it. Men don't need assistance. You women don't need assistance. Do it yourselves. Make yourselves great. Free kick coming up. If you don't understand what I just said there, it's not supposed to make you mad. It's not supposed to make you mad. More substitutions coming up here by South Africa. What you're watching is altitude. It's getting to them. There are parts of South Africa where you could call high grounds, but the altitude right across Mexico City, you will feel it. Even walking down the street, going for lunch, you'll feel it. Altitude and heat, they get you. 60 minutes gone. Mexico 1, South Africa 0. Sun's coming out again. It looks so beautiful with the sun shining. Not to put a phrase on it, but it reminds me of Wembley Stadium when I was a little boy, when the sun used to shine at Wembley. Don't kid yourself, the sun doesn't shine every day in the UK. Hence, it was such a memory. Not a grey, cloudy day for a football match, but sunny with sunshine and heat. 62 minutes coming up. But yeah, Dr. Evil, Austin Powers. Chunzo, only 2 more exams and only 2 more school days till my sleep schedule goes insane. There you go, buddy. Get yourself some sleep. Anorexic Dr. Evil. Yes, an anorexic Dr. Evil. Freak. I had the freak on the end of it. Can't stand him. I can't stand him. Can't stand the dickhead. I'm sorry. He messes shit up. Can't stand Infantino. I didn't love Blatter, but he was better. And then prior to Blatter, there was a Brazilian in charge of world football, and he did good stuff. Free kick coming up. Could be a card coming here. Could be a card coming here. Doesn't touch him. Doesn't touch him. Doesn't touch him. No card there. What's going on there? Another free kick. And another substitution coming up. Aguirre bemused on the sideline with that fakery. If that wasn't a foul kick to the head, then what was it? Is it trying to gain favours off the referee? Seriously, if it wasn't a foul, what was it? You have to give what's there, yeah? I'm not coming down on Wilson Pereira Sampaio. The referee's done a brilliant job. And the two Brunos on the line from Brazil, done fantastic as well. Ball in the box, dangerous, coming through, won't make it. Again, South Africa have been bringing the pressure in the second half. And should they get scored on, you got to say, Mexico, you made it happen. I haven't got a clue who we're looking at. I don't give a shit either. They're just fans to me. I do not think that people in high seats get any better praise than the real fans in the nosebleeds or down in row one. They're all the fans. Get on the fans, not the hierarchy. Rangel on the ball. Ramirez hasn't had a sniff all day. Dangerous play outside of the box. Are they trying to copycat South Africa and get scored on with a numbnut goal? But yeah, anorexic Dr. Evil. Yes, he is. Thank you very much. No problem, mate. Enjoy that podcast. Mexico City is not the highest city in Mexico. No, it's not. Toluca. You're right. Toluca is. But that altitude, you definitely feel it, my friend. Oh, yeah. It stifles you. It takes your legs away in the last 20. And there's nothing you can do about it. You just get so slow. The air is hot, and hard to breathe. You're sucking wind. You're sweating like a waterfall. There's no release. The pressure stays on. Another cough up here by South Africa, trying to play out of the box. Doesn't make it through. Back to the keeper in his own 6-yard box. This crazy defending out of the box. I said you need to go long. Go long. That's your best tactic, South Africa. Go long and get on it. Close call there. Close call there. And another throw-in coming up for Mexico. Chunzo, what are you on about? It's always sunny here in Wrexham. Yes, it is. There you go. Aguirre has wised up. Gutierrez is off. He's done his day. Fidalgo comes on. And Chavez for Mora. Number 19, Mora coming on. So, Aguirre subbing out his players, keeping his guys fresh for the next game too. But they need that second goal. They need that second goal. And it is always sunny in Wrexham. Absolutely. Angus, living in partly cloudy England must have gotten to Morrissey's brain. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Listen, when I was living in the UK, I would say on average, every second day was a rainy day for me. The sun shone once in a blue moon. And when it did, you're thinking, wow, this is nice. And then we had one major snowfall once where we had 3 feet of snow and there was nothing we could do. Cars couldn't move. Buses didn't get in and out. Everybody was stuck. We're not like North America, the Great White North, ready for the winter. Tea time, baby. The game is winding down. 24 minutes to go. Mexico coming through the middle. Ball to the right side. Has 2 targets. In swinging cross. It's going to make it. Yes, it makes it. Ramirez gets his goal. I said he was going to get his goal. I said he was going to get his goal. Ramirez, Raul Ramirez. Goal! Mexico! Beautiful header. Great cross. 2-0. There's the insurance marker. The crowd are singing off their feet. Loving it. The flags are waving. Mexico 2. South Africa 0. Mexico 2. South America 0. And Raul Ramirez. La gloria es para Dios. La gloria es para Dios. La gloria es para Dios. He's crying to God. He's thanking God. He's thanking God. Praise God. Praise God. Here the header goes in. He scores at the World Cup. Raul Ramirez. 2-0. Mexico. Beautiful goal. Keeper couldn't do too much about it. Textbook header. Head down hard. Keeper can't stop it. Exactly right. Head down hard. Keeper can't stop it. 2-0. Mexico. And look at the fans. Look at the fans. The joy on their faces. The joy on their faces. It's beautiful. I quoted 3-0 before the game. Is it going to be 3? Is it going to be 3? The water break is on right now. Raul Ramirez is crying. Riches is not too happy. And I tell you, it is 2-0 Mexico. Water break, hydration break. Call it a water break for fuck's sake. Water break. There's the F-bomb. Thrown already. Mexica! Goal! Chunzo! Chunzo, I can't wait till I can afford to rent a flat in Brighton and Hove. I am aiming to live there before I'm 20. Make it a goal. Make it a goal. Here comes another dumb-ass advert. Here comes another dumb-ass commercial. Don't watch them. Turn off to something else. This wokery won't find me anywhere in my dreams. Angus, I was in England maybe 14 or 15 years ago. Wow. There was a storm which shut down the entire country. Drivers were scraping their windshields on the motorway as their defrost didn't work. I remember those days. And sometimes it didn't need to be a bad storm in the UK because the humidity is so hard, it's always coming down. You get a bit of cold, everything freezes, and everything's slippy, and you go on your arse. You so go on your arse. It is the fourth quarter. Chunzo, as I said, always sunny here in the UK. Yes, it is, my friend. Absolutely, absolutely. I'll make a mockery of these guys right now. Don't watch them commercials on TV. They are political commercials by the Canadian government. Don't watch them. The Canadian government has no purpose here today. This is football. Get off our screens. More ads. I tell you what, I'm going to be putting on some stuff online about TSN. That's the most horrendous TV station for football. Putting ads on when people don't need it. We don't need your ads, mate. Shove them where the sun does not shine. Move along. Wasting time. Wasting time. People have paid to watch the matches, not watch your shit commercials. Get them off. Are they so much morons at TSN that they don't understand how long the game is? Really? Horrendously bad adverts. I'm never going to do anything with TSN ever again. They are dead to me. You do not do this while people are watching football. We have ads here in North America, Chunzo. They're flooding over our game. The game's back now, but they keep flooding ads onto our game. TSN. The shit network is what they're called. I worked for them. I know what they're like. I'm going to try something here. See what this does for me. See if that works for us. Trying something different here. Man down again. Kionis is down, and he really is down. There's another yellow card. Kionis is really down. Keep your eye on the referee. Keep your eye on the referee. Keep your eye on the referee. His eyes are saying, I want a red card. I want this looking at. Keep your eyes on the referee. Too physical again. Watch this carefully. Kionis turns. Knee to knee, knee to knee, knee to knee. That will be painful. That will be painful. He gets up gingerly. Knee to knee. Referee's walking away. I thought he was going to have something to say. He's having a word. He's having a word. But no further action given. Just the one red card for South Africa at the moment. It could have been two. But yeah. Yeah, you have the commercials at halftime, so do I, Chunzo, but TSN have put some ads in the water breaks, which they don't need to do. No one's done it before. It's classless, and people will not pay for that. As soon as the World Cup is done, all the subscriptions we have in this company will be cancelled. They will lose 2 years' revenue. There's 16 lock-ins that we have. They will lose all that revenue. I'm going to cut them off. You don't put ads in the water breaks. No one else is doing it. Ball down the left side now. Mexico looking for number 3. Becoming a bit of a glorious day. 74 minutes in. Crowd getting vocal, supporting their team. Looking urgently for number 3. But again, if you go to a football match in Mexico, it's not a football match. It's a fiesta. It's a big party. Everybody's in there. Free kick coming up. No free kick. Referee says, get up. Ball still live. Needs to go wide. Oh, I tell you. Some of the tackling, I tell you what, no doubt about it, but I see South Africa getting more red cards through this tournament. You cannot tackle like this at a World Cup. Kevin Babs, ads during a game is a disgrace. Absolutely. One more change coming in. Lira's coming out. And Jimenez coming in. More experience hitting the field for Mexico. Gonzalez for Alvarez. More experience hitting the field for Mexico. Aguirre changing out the subs. Getting everybody a run out. Rightly he should do as well. You're 2-0 up. Get your guys changed up. Get them out there. Mexican fans having a blast today. South African changing up as well. But for me, the game is run. The points are on the board, and the points are on the board for Mexico. And right now, if you want to check on your screens, you will see the standings on your screen right now of Group A. Mexico now 2 goals to the good. Let's see how it finishes. I'm calling for 3. I did think there was a chance that South Africa may get 1 goal, but not happening. Ball going forward. Rangel on the edge of his box. Will bring that down. Passing it off. Picks it up instead. Taking time out of the day. Counting down the seconds. 14 minutes to go. 2-0 El Tri. And everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. I think reality is really what you see on the scoreboard. 2-0 for the day. But it could get better. One thing Mexico have not done, they have not overloaded. They've played a very pragmatic game in Mexican standards. They could have put a lot more balls to the wall action, but they didn't. Man in the middle, wide open, calling for the ball. Goes wide, safely done. Mexico moving into space down the left side. Fully in control of this match. Fully in control of their destiny in Group A on day 1. 103 matches still to go. Who will be in the 104th match? Will it be Spain? Will it indeed be France? Will it be title-defending Argentina? Will it be a new name in the final? Could a dark horse like Morocco get there? Could Sweden make it? In 103 matches, we'll know. 38 more days after this one. The longest ever World Cup. Thanks to the child-brained Infantino. More substitutions coming up. Quiones is on. Sorry, Quiones is off. Sorry, Vega is on. Vega, another industrious, skillful, creative player. A typical Mexican artist on the field of football. With the substitutions that Mexico have brought into the game, you can say they've got a lot of quality. Cross does make it in. South Africa tic-tac-toeing out of trouble, moving forward out of the box, going down the left side. If you're at work, you're missing a decent match on day 1 here at the World Cup. Wilson Sampaio, the referee's done a fantastic job. Although some of the players may not agree. And I think Wilson may well have got that one wrong. Mexico charging, pressing for the ball, trying to pick it up again. It doesn't come off. Ball going the other way. All the way down. Big tackle coming in. Chips it wide. Lovely bring down. Mexico playing ball on the ground. Perfect. Applause from the crowd. Loving it. Out of danger. Nice and sweetly. But no pace from the back line. Taking all day. No jokes aside, I think Japan or Korea will do well. Hey, no joke at all, my friend. No joke at all. Japan, another dark horse. Another dark horse. They've got a great team. They will upset some people. Japan for sure. South Korea not as big as Japan per se in my book, but capable of pulling a shocker. Man down in the middle. More physical play. They're going to look back at that one. VR is going to look at that shot coming in. Referee's going to look at this and see what happened. Do we have a violent red card coming up? Alvarado's down, and he went down like a bag of shit tied up in the middle. He's down as the shot comes in. We don't know what happened there, but let's take a look. VAR. I think you can call that. Retroactively, you can call that. I don't know if it's a red card. I don't know if it's a yellow card, but you're definitely calling it back. Kevin Babs got money on 3-0. Come on, 3-0. Kevin needs the dosh. Kevin needs the dosh. Sheffield Wednesday don't need any dosh right now, but Kevin needs the dosh. 3-0, come on. I said 3-0 as well. Colombian fans in the crowd. You've got fans from all other teams in the crowd. When I see a different shirt, I'll let you know, but Colombian fans in the crowd. Mexicans don't like Colombians, apparently. I wonder what that's about. There's Quiñones on the bench. His goal, he's done. Raul Jimenez, his goal, he's done. Both the strikers for Mexico have got goals today. Going to take a look. I told you. I told you. I told you. He's going to take a look. Is this the second red card? Really? Ask yourself. Is this the second red card? They're having a look at it. Violent play. And if they've gone to look at it, there's a reason why they're coming back on screen right now. There's a reason why they're looking at it. Is it the second red card? I said there was something in it. They're looking at it. He's having a look at it. Mr. Sampaio taking his time. There's a second swipe by the arm. One there, but that second one on the back of the head. I think there's a very good chance that he will be sending off a second player. Watch the referee. Watch Mr. Sampaio. Watch him right now. But I tell you, there's a second red card likelihood coming up right now. Day one. He's turning around. He's made a solemn turn. This to me looks like it's a second red card. Watch this. Whistle. Move away from the referee. There's a new little ruling for you. Get away from the referee. Explaining to you right now. Why? What? Watch him reach. Watch him reach. He's taking his time. Moving forward. He's going to reach for a card. The back pocket. The back pocket. The back pocket. Keep looking. Keep looking. Keep looking. Boom! 2 red cards in the first game. Who called it? Me. He's off. Gone. 2 red cards. South Africa have come way too physical with the boots, the punches, the pushes, the attitude. They've done it to themselves. Second red card of the game. 9 men down to 10 men. Gone to 9 men. Gone to 8 men. 10, 9, 8. 2 men short. Boom. 2 red cards on the first day. He may not like it, but I tell you what, when you play that physical and that brutal off the ball and on the ball, you're playing with fire. That's 2 starters South Africa will now not have available for the next match. And that second one may be a 3-game ban. He may be done for the tournament. That will still be decided. Boom. There you go. 2 red cards. Happy days for Spain. Sorry, for Mexico. Ball over the top. Loads of space now. Mexico now with plenty of time. Loads of room. Another free kick. Another foul. Bring out the card. Bring out the card. Bring out the card. Vega doing very well, but pushed off the ball. But this is working beautifully for El Tri right now. 10 against 8 on the field. 11 against 9, including the keepers. Loads of room. Let's see Mexico use that space. Will they get hungry and look for that third goal? 5 minutes to go, but loads of added time. Well done, Rangel. Picks it up one more time. You may have been surprised with that red card. I wasn't. Down to the left again. Loads of room. Mexico, nothing but space on the field right now. Passing it around. Lovely takes. Fans getting into it. 2-0, 85 minutes. Quinones and Jimenez on 9 and 67 doing the damage. 2 red cards really doing big damage on South Africa. An embarrassing situation at the moment for South Africa. 2 red cards. They have no chance of getting anything out of this game whatsoever. And Mexico now can just pass the ball into space and take the 3 points home. But I would say this. They should exercise the rights to get a 3rd goal in the 9 minutes. They've got about 10, maybe 12 to 13 minutes to go. But Mexico need to keep playing forward. Open up the space. And literally want that 3rd goal. If you want to get that 3rd goal, they're going to build some time now. They're going to build some space. They'll build some opportunities. Ball coming back into the middle. Little chip in the middle. Goes down the left side. Into the middle. 1, 2, 3. Tapped off. It's very close. Still has possession. Bafana looking to get clear, but clearing their lines is a bit of a problem right now as they try individually. Free kick coming up. Played advantage. Referee plays advantage. Bafana going forward. And nearly some physical afters after the challenge there. I think South Africa's a little pissed off that they've got 2 red cards, that they're 2-0 down, that the day's done, that they've had such a bad affair so far. And again, this referee camera, to me, it's nonsense. It's the nonsense camera. I don't even look at it. It's not good for my eyes. Great stuff from Chunzo and Kevin. I'm laughing what I'm reading here. Never too old for a bit of footy. Again, Mexico, will they get that 3rd goal? Now they got all the space in the world to exercise the passing game. Or are they happy and are going to stick with the 2-0? Again, lots of space. 2 banks splitting up. Tough job for South Africa to marshal all these players, but can they keep it tight? Free kick coming up. Should be to South Africa. Half-time. We had a few things to talk about. At full-time, we're going to have a lot more things to talk about in the post-match. Close on, close on. Again, who is going to be your man of the match here? Man of the match coming up soon as well. Who will be your man of the match? Let us know down low when you know. Coming soon to the post-game show. We're getting to the post-game show in about, I'd say, 10 minutes. But again, Mexico now trying to get that 3rd goal. Loads of room, but give South Africa respect. Even though they're 2 men down, they're still trying to play football forward, which, honestly, it's going to undo them, leave more space in behind them, probably cause that 3rd goal. Referee stops it again. Man down one more time. South Africa's race is running. But again, man of the match coming up soon. A couple of people could figure to be your man of the match, but who would it be? Nobody's really stood out in this match as an individual. There's been a few decent individual performances. Therefore, it's going to be an individual performance that wins man of the match like it always is. But you have a few players to pick from. It could be Quinones. It could be Jimenez. There's two that come to mind straight away. Other than that, it's a bit of a think tank to see who could get it because, like I say, most of the players on both sides have played a generic game, done very well, but who is the man to get your vote as man of the match? If it was a woman's match, I'd call it woman of the match. Beautiful through ball, onside to the wing. Cross coming in, no. Takes a further touch, pushes the ball back to halfway. And Mexico literally using the field, stretching South Africa. Ball inside, lovely play, lovely intricate play. Free kick, no free kick, no free kick. And if it's not a free kick, referee, then it must be a dive, and then you must give a yellow card for simulation, but you didn't. And there's a dive. There's a dive. Going for the back pocket. Going for the back pocket. Going for the back pocket. It looks like a Mexican's going to get sent off here. Going for the back pocket. What's he doing? Now he's going across the field. He's going for the back pocket. Boom! Cataroja! Cataroja, Mexico! 2 for South Africa. 1 for Mexico. The red card has come again. 3 red cards in a match. Does Wilson Sampaio get another World Cup match? It's a free kick for sure. He takes the man out 100%. Doesn't go near the ball. Absolute foul. Take it out. Nowhere near the ball. It's definitely a professional foul. It's definitely worthy of a red card. You can call it harsh, but it's definitely worthy of a red card. Now Mexico suffers a red card from Wilson Sampaio. But I tell you this, he's given out 3 cards. He's done a decent job, but the red cards, it might be that is the reason he doesn't get another game. FIFA will not look kindly upon referees dishing out red cards like they're giving out candy. Even though that's the right decision, in his mind, in your mind. But Montes off with the red, and the referee Sampaio looks like he's in a frenzy right now. He's put himself into a frenzy. He has literally gone overboard on this match. He has put himself into a frenzy. He's put himself into so much crazed pressure, and it's all built from decisions he's made. Whether he's right or wrong, he's having a frenzied time. 3 red cards in the opening game. That is just not normal. Get ready for the post-match, I tell you. That is just not normal. Just not normal. So not normal. We'll soon be coming into the post-matches again. We want the post-match, and your man of the match is coming as well, so keep watching. 3 red cards. Fantastic game. Lots of action. 2 goals. Mexico's winning, but that yellow card turning into a red card is what I'm saying. Normally you'd see a yellow card for Montez's tackle there, but because it was last line, because it was so brutal late and on the man, I think Wilson Sampaio, the referee, has no choice but to send him off. VAR would have been looking at it as they were. They pushed him back over there, and it is 3 red cards. When was the last time you saw 3 red cards? Ball down the left side now. South Africa looking to make something happen. Can they get something in the dying minutes? We are 3 minutes away from the post-game show. 3 minutes away from the post-game show. Join me for the post-game and keep your comments for the post-game right now as we've got minutes to do in this match. Ball's going out of play. Out of play. Not a chance, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. 3 red cards. Cataroja. Woo! Times 3. Mal 2. 3. It was 2. It's now 3. And it wasn't a make-up card. No free kick. Still no free kick. Throw in South Africa. That really will have surprised a lot of the Mexican fans, the red card. You're looking composed. You're looking in the game. Nothing's a problem. You're making your substitutions. Aguirre on the sideline is doing a massive job. And then Montes pulls the trigger. Yeah. And it's the third red card. Tea time, baby. I'm having a cup of tea. Yes. It looks so strange for me at a World Cup, just to say this. On the top of the scores, you got 1 red card above Mexico and 2 red cards above South Africa. Very unusual to see that. Very unusual. Chunzo's out. Out you go, son. Good luck on the exams. Go to bed, son. And a lot of the games in the UK are not at wonderful times, are they? But hey, for us in Western Canada, they are. Ball down the left side. He's going to make it. Vega on the ball. Does he take it to the corner or does he present someone with a chance for the third goal? Cross comes in. Headed out. And Bafana picking up the ball halfway in their own half. Passing into midfield. Free kick coming up again. No free kick. Referee says play on. Man down. Stops the game again. Take a look. A little clip on the ankle. Again, if you're talking about reviewing things, it's not deliberate. But across the top of the foot like that, you've seen people get red cards before. Sun's breaking out again here at the Azteca Stadium in Mexico, Ciudad de Mexico. Doesn't it look beautiful? Looks beautiful with the sun shining. Absolutely glorious. And remember years and years and years and years and years ago, casting your mind back now, who's got the memory for the Azteca? Yeah. The piñata up above, the big speaker. Yeah? The scoreboard, the big speaker, the piñata up above. Who's got it? Who knows about that? Not many people, but there you go, guys. We have the final whistle. 2-0 on the day. I'm going to bring in some music and we're going to get back to the good times. But right now, going back upstairs, we're going to bring you some of that music because Mexico has won and they do deserve to have their track play high, wide and handsome. There's some music for the Mexicanos. The game is done. And your man of the match. See, I don't do the player of the match. I don't do that generic woke crap. Man of the match. Who's your man of the match? Get into the post-game. Mexico 2, South Africa 0, Mexico 2, South Africa 0. Great play by Mexico. But talking about it right now, we are in the post-game. And we're going to get you the stats and everything you need. But 2-0 on the day. Talking about the game itself, as I get things lined up for you here in the post-game, jump in the post-game and leave us your comments on this match. But looking at the stats on this game right now from full time, let's get to you right now. Give you the stats as we go. And we'll give you our talk of the game. Talk of the game so far. First half, Mexico came in pretty decent, doing very well. Just going to turn the music down just a tad. There we go. That's much better. Mexico coming into the game, like I say, owning the game in the first half, dominating the play, really Johnny on the spot in every situation. But on 9 minutes, it gets better. Quinones collects the ball on the edge of the box. Literally, he dispossesses the defender, takes the ball away, strips the ball away from the defender on the edge of the penalty area, takes it to the right side, shoots hard down low. Quinones goes straight on the keeper. Richards in the middle of the goal. Goes right between his legs from about 18 yards out. He will want that back. The first goal, 9 minutes in. Quinones puts Mexico 1-0 up. And at half-time, you got the 1-0. Second half, changes. Bafana coming into the game more and more and more. But on 50, Yaya Sitole is red carded. That changes the complex of the game completely. Mexico now come back into the pressure zone, running the game again, whereby Bafana had some. They lost their grip on the game. Mexico took the grip on the game. And Raul Jimenez gets the second goal for Mexico on 67. Then comes another red card for South Africa. Bafana. Themba Zwane on 84, sent off for physical play. Dangerous play, no. Aggressive play, yes. And then Mexico running out 2-0. You think it's done, 2-0, nice and easy. But it's not that easy. And the referee from Brazil, Wilson Sampaio, did a brilliant job. Pulls out another red card, surprisingly, on a Mexican this time. Cesar Montes, late tackle, deliberate foul on the player, nowhere near the ball, on the edge of the Mexican box as the Africans are racing to get through. Boom, Montes hacks him down. Montes has to take a while. VAR look at it. They advise Wilson Pereira Montes, the referee, that it's a red card. And all of a sudden, Montes is gone. And Mexico's advantage of 10 men on 8 is now 10 men gone to 9 on 8. But it's too late for South Africa to get anything out of the game. So 3 red cards in game 1. Absolutely unnormal. Before we go anywhere, TSN should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. The Sports Network should absolutely be ashamed of themselves for putting ads over 2 minutes on North American viewers while there's a water break. They should be ashamed of their amateur asses. Disgusting, TSN. As for the stats of the day, more vocal coming in. Stats for Mexico on the day. Let's take a look at it. 2-0 on the day, 15 shots, 5 on target, 61% ball possession, 538 passes, 91% pass accuracy, pretty good, 12 fouls, 1 yellow card, 1 red card, 1 yellow card, 1 red card, 1 offside, and 3 offsides. For South Africa, it's a different ball game. Totally different ball game. 4 shots, not 15. 3 on target, though. 3 on target to Mexico's 5. 39% possession to Mexico's 61. 341 passes to Mexico's 538. 83% possession. I still say that's high. I say it's high. 11 fouls, 2 yellow cards, and 2 red cards. 1 offside and 1 corner. So I could say, Bafana, their music playing right now. It wasn't the best day for them, but it was for Mexico. You've seen the stats. You've heard the game. Now let's get into the chat with you guys, who I regard as the stars of this show. Kevin Babs says, see you, Tonzo. Good luck for your next exam. He says, good night. I need to get going. Have a great one. This is Angus says, I need to get going. Have a great one and see you later, mate. Angus, good luck on your podcast, my friend. Kevin Babs, more reds than goals. It is a sign of what's to come from the refs. I agree with that. And don't forget, the little omen that was found by my desk this year, little white feather found by my desk. We don't have any birds in the house. Where this came from, I don't know. But an omen, I called it from start to finish. Mexico won 2-0. I said it was going to be 3. That was an omen. It landed right under my sports desk. Crazy, hey? Crazy. As is. So the flower is the flower. And the omen did it. On the first game, though, summarising. Mexico not having a tough day. South Africa having a tough day. The red cards, I got to say, you have to give credit to the referee for the red cards, but it emphasises what Kevin just said. There will be more red cards at this World Cup than you've seen perhaps ever. They've literally set the tone on game 1. Now I think they're going to have to readdress it. If you have 3 red cards per match, from now to the end of the group phase, I know the cards rescind themselves for the round of the knockout round. But red cards are red cards. They're not yellow cards. If you hand out red cards like they're going out of fashion, like it's candy giving out to kids, you're going to set yourself up a problem. You're going to reduce the emotion. Quality players getting sent off will kill the party. Is it FIFA's intention to ruin football even further with too many red cards? Makes you wonder. Does call that question into gear. Do we need a sin bin in football? A 15-minute sin bin. Do we need it? Because when you see red cards pushed out like that, it's going to reduce the quality on the field. If players are not there to battle it out because they've been red carded and they're sitting in the stands, in the masses, that's going to reduce the World Cup to an average World Cup. We need the players keeping on the field. So a sin bin, as I close this down, is a sin bin a good idea? Because I think it probably would. Let's take a look at the group standings in Group A right now. Take a look on your scoreboards right now. There's the standings in Group A after one match. Mexico sitting on top, 3 points. Going through automatically. The two little red arrows are automatic qualifying. The little bluey purple, well, remember, from all the groups in third place, the best 8 third-placed finishers will go through with the top 24 teams completely. 8 and 24 gives you 32 for the round of 32. But for today, Mexico 1 win, 2-0, 3 points. South Africa 1 game, 1 loss, 0-2 in the category, no points, 2 red cards. Mexico 1 red card coming back on screen. Give me a second, guys. But with fixtures and facts like that, it's going to be a very interesting World Cup. What's going to happen next? Next up, hey, is the next game of the group. And you'll see yourself one more time in that group phase, just to show you one more time. That's the group you're looking at. Coming up next is South Korea taking on Czechia later. For you guys in the UK, that's a 3 o'clock kickoff. For us, it's 8 o'clock here. I'm going to watch that one and take my points on Czechia and Korea and see how they play out, leaving it as it is back on screen with you right now. Going into the chat, we shut this one down. Remember, go to Ultimate Soccer, as I'm rearranging screens here. Go to Ultimate Soccer, guys, and check out the live link. The live link at Ultimate Soccer Show here at YouTube. You'll see all the live matches still to come. Check the video links. You'll see all the pre and post matches that we do for everything. And even videos, basically like the one I released recently. Jumpers, sweaters for goalposts. Go watch that. Jumpers, sweaters for goalposts. Down, down, down in the videos. Staying in the chat. Kevin Babs says, more reds than goals. It's a sign of what's to come from the refs. Francois Pitre. Francois, how you doing? Well, Santos versus the South African Mummies was as bad as it can get. I see a draw there. You could be. But I tell you what, it's going to be interesting. Guys, I'm going to shut this down. We're going to get ready here for the next match coming up. Take a look in the video lineup at live, and you'll see where it's going. But 1 game down, 103 matches to go, 3 red cards already. Don't you find that a little bit too high? I do. Let's get ready for the next match. We'll have a lot of fun on this channel. Thanks for being here, guys. On the day, Mexico lead the group. 2 goals, 2 red cards, and 3 big points. South Africa. 1 red card. South Africa, no points, 2 red cards, 2 games to go. But that final match against South Korea and South Africa is the only lifeline that South Africa have. But I'll tell you now, before it gets here, what's going to undo South Africa is not just the red cards, it's the goals against. Goal difference is definitely going against South Africa. And as we're running out right now, take a look at that or listen to that. Bit of country and western. I'm going to turn this up a bit, because this country and western song belongs to Canada. You want to see what I'm going to be wearing for the first Canadian match. Oh yeah. Yeehaw! You're going to see it, boy. Yes, you are. You're going to see it. And Francois cutting out now. I see a draw. And don't forget, I call Haiti 2 Scotland 2. Got you marked down, man. Whoops. Haiti 3 Scotland 2. I remember that too. Yes, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. So tomorrow, guys, it's going to be Canada taking on... Who? Who is it? Yeah, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina. You're thinking for the win. Everybody in Canada wants to win, but I can tell you now, I'm looking for a tough match. And just to let you know with this one before we go, Bosnia and Herzegovina went past and through Italy, went past and through Wales in the playoffs to get here. Italy's way higher in the rankings than Canada. I think we're in for a big match. Don't you? I think we do. Guys, get on your way. Fantastic day. Mexico's happy. South Africa's crying. Red cards are flying. The referees have set the tone. Let's see where we go next. Join me tomorrow. Canada. Bosnia and Herzegovina.